Before we go ahead and get into the cockadookey, I just need to reiterate something real quick. Modern gaming sucks. Have I ever said that in a video before? I might have said that in a couple of videos. I tried the finals beta. Who makes that game anyways? I think it's like Embark Studios or something. I tried to try the beta. And so we installed the joint, and I'm sitting there like, I'm trying to search for a game, man. It keeps giving me a connection matchmaking error. I can't even get into one single game. Not one. Tried like 20 different times, maybe 50 different times. Or tried a whole gang of times, and I could not get into the game. And I even went over to the practice range, and I was getting a goddamn error with that joint too, man. I can't even get to the practice range, man. Like,
we talking about practice, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice.
They drop an open beta, right? This is a game that I'm not like overly hyped for, but I was eyeing a little bit, you know what I mean? I was like, hit him with the R&B face a little bit. I was like, all right, man, yeah, we'll check it out. The gameplay looks fun. We'll check it out. You try this open beta, and I can't even play the joint. So I uninstalled the joint. But what's going on, my people? We're back in it for another one. Happy Saturday, my favorite day of the week. Well, my favorite day of the week when I'm not working and my kid lets me sleep in a little bit. You know, it's Saturdays. You guys know I'm a sports junkie, right? I love all sports, but I would say that hockey is my main. Saturday is hockey night in Canada. Y'all know I'm a diehard Toronto fan. Maple Leafs, Blue Jays, Raptors. It's like, I grew up in Toronto and in the GTA, man. Everything's Toronto for me, but I do be liking other teams as well too. But Saturday is just, that's my day, man. So it's always a good day on a Saturday. I hope you guys are making it a good one. But I want to clear a couple of things up real quick. I'm getting at, people are reaching out, asking me, hey man, are you going to make this video? Can you make this video on the Modern Warfare Deuce and have spawns? Or are you going to make that video on the snipers? And you guys know, anybody who's been around this channel for a while, that I always try, if you ask me to make a video on something, if I do it, I'll tell you that I'll do it. I always try to make sure that even if I don't think there's enough there for a whole commentary, I'll try to squeeze it into a commentary. I'll be like, hey man, this is a problem. This is what I've noticed. This is what it is. If I can't do it, I will tell you that. If I don't have the time for it, or maybe it's just too technical or whatever it is, I will be like, hey man, I've noticed this problem as well too. It's definitely something that should be addressed, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make that video. And I feel like we're at a point right now with the Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half beta where we tried to make some noise. I know I'm only a smaller channel. We can only make so much noise. My voice is only so loud, but we tried to make some noise about some legitimate issues while the beta was still live. Tried to get the word out as quickly as I could to give them as much time as possible to clean it up. Well, during the beta, but to clean it up in time for launch. That's why, like, there's not much time there though, man. That's why we call these betas demos, dude. There is not much time there, but it could have been an older beta build. Let's see what they do for launch, man. You know, I know you guys want to see some of these videos from me, but I think it's best to just wait until launch and then go from there. If the spawns are still a problem like they were in the beta, you goddamn right, we'll be making some videos on it. The snipers, if the matchmaking is still as bad as we seen in the beta, trust and believe those videos will be made. But I think we're just at a point right now, we'll just wait for launch, man. Also, there's been people asking me, for some reason, I don't know, I've never been the type to make like a final review on a Call of Duty game, because I feel like my videos throughout the year are kind of like mini reviews. If you watch even a few videos about that game on this channel, you'll pretty much know how I feel about the game. You know, it might be some, I might make one, I don't know, but I'm getting asked if I can make a final review on Modern Warfare Deuce. I think people, I know why people are asking me to make this video, man, because it would probably be funny if I made it. It's just, it's been a weird year in Call of Duty, man. If you guys remember back in the Modern Warfare Deuce beta, I actually had a little bit of fun with the beta. Not much at all, but I did have a little bit of fun in the beta, and it's been all downhill from there. From the gameplay to the lack of content to all the drama with this game. I ended up quitting this game for months. It's been a weird year, and a part of me just kind of wants to forget Modern Warfare Deuce, man. But it could make for a good video as well too. I'll think about it. I'll tell you what, for everybody asking me, I will think about it. But I'll tell you one thing we'll talk about for a minute. People have been asking me if I'm going to make a video talking about this haunting event, Modern Warfare Deuce and Warzone 2. Yo, dude, the haunting event sucks. All right, let's get a couple of positives out of the way real quick, though. The camo that they got in there actually looks pretty good. And the gameplay you guys are seeing here, this is from my very first game trying out the haunting event. And I was just in here just kind of messing around when I realized, it's not a full gameplay, right? When I realized that I wasn't in a $1 million tournament with people's families tied up in the basement, that's when I turned on my capture card, right? So I wasn't in any type of tryhard mode at all. Like, we was just chilling, and I could see that, you know, they were throwing me a bone for my first game on. So that's what you guys are seeing here. I do like what they did with Embassy. Embassy is not a great map when you compare it to the greats that we've seen in the past with Call of Duty, but for Modern Warfare Deuce, it's a solid map, and I do like the aesthetic of the map. The only problem is, man, these maps don't stay. El Asilo, don't even get me started on that map, man. I do not like that map. I did try it for 1 or 2 games, and it just seemed like whatever they did to that, it wasn't even very noticeable, man. It just seemed very lazy, in my opinion. Embassy, though, is like, I was digging it, man. I was digging the vibes. I thought it was looking cool. You got the blood all over the place and shit like that. Like, it was looking cool. I was getting immersed a little bit with the map. But the problem with these maps, when they give us these maps for these seasonal events, they take them bitches away. Now, I know Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half is right around the corner, right? So we're all going to be playing that. Nobody's going to really be playing this joint anymore. Modern Warfare Deuce. But I hate that. I hate when we get a map that's actually pretty cool, man. If we get Christmas Shipment or something, like, just keep it in the fucking game. You put in the work, right? You change the map around. You actually make it look more dope than it was looking before. It's got a cool vibe to it. Just keep it in the fucking game. We should have got this at launch, right? It should have been a late Halloween map that came with the launch of the game. It's not like there's a lack of content still here with Modern Warfare Deuce. We're talking about a game here, okay? Modern Warfare Deuce that gave us a map in the beta. They take that map out because of copyright. They got in trouble with that map. And then a few months later, when they get it figured out, they give it one of our maps. They give it back to us as one of our maps for, and I'm doing the air quotes right now, DLC. This is the game that we're talking about here, man. Just leave it in the fucking game. We should be getting a Christmas Shipment every single year. Leave it in the fucking game. I hate when they do this shit, man. Like, who cares? I don't care if it's the summertime and I'm playing on Christmas Shipment, bro. I might like Christmas Shipment. I might like that version better than I like the normal version of Shipment. Keep it in the goddamn game, man. What's the matter with you people? I tried playing a couple of games of Zombie Royale solo. And you know what that is? You're up against full parties. They're all camping in closets or in little rooms, aiming at the doorways. Like, they'll find themselves a spot where there's like only one way to get in there. And they'll crouch down in a corner up against a wall, and they'll just aim down sight at the one entrance to the room. Like, dudes is out here playing a party mode like this, man. Like, you're playing skill-based matchmaking over there in multiplayer, just taking that shit way too seriously, man. Why? Like, I know this is not on the devs. Actually, this is not even on Activision, man. This is the community right here. And why the fuck people are playing a party mode like this is just these new age, this new breed of these Call of Duty sweats, man. They're just fucking cringe as hell. But I'll tell you the main reason why this event sucks. Let's go back to the camo. Camo looks really good, right? It looks like an everyday camo you would have got over there in Black Ops 3 or Black Ops 4. All those camos were great. Never mind that. The camo does look good. The camo costs, and I actually just heard too that you can only use this camo on Modern Warfare Deuce weapons. You're not going to be able to use it over there in Modern Warfare Deuce and a Half, which is fucking stupid. But the camo costs 1,000 souls. Now, at the beginning of this event, we were capped. It seemed to be different amounts per game. Like, I remember one game you were capped at like 8 souls. The next game it was like 12. The next game it was like 10. So it just kind of seemed to bounce around like that. Now it seems to be pretty steady at around 18. But let's just round it up, right? Let's say if we were capped at 20 souls a game, you're looking at 50 games. If you max out your souls each game, you're looking at 50 games of maxing out your souls just to get this fucking camo. And that's if we're talking 20 souls per game. not everybody you kill drops souls, man. I've actually finished games because I was playing a couple of games of shipment and I wasn't able to get my last few souls, and then I killed like 10 or 15 people. They ain't dropping no souls. Why the fuck is there a cap there on the souls and the rewards suck? What the fuck is that for a blueprint? You guys got to keep all the good shit, right? For the premium bundles, the bundles that cost half the price of the game. You got to keep all your good shit for that. You can't dare give a good blueprint for free to people who are investing time in your game because they also bought it at full price. How dare you put a good looking blueprint into those rewards for the haunting event, right? Nobody gives a flying fuck about your loading screens and everything else. I think you got 2 things in there that give you a battle pass tier skip. Now, they actually did a good job with the battle pass, but that's not the actual haunting event. So you got 2 battle pass tier skips. You got the camo ghoulie or whatever it's called. What the fuck else you got? You want us to do all this grind? 1,000 souls, and you're not even guaranteed to max out your souls each game because y'all don't drop them after every kill. You should be dropping them after every 2 or 3 kills. And you shouldn't have them capped either. Like, what the fuck is that? That is so stupid, man. See what I'm saying? Infinity Ward just can't get right, dude. Why are they fucking capped? If you go over there in shipment and you drop 100 kills, 100 plus kills, whatever it is, you're going ham with your streaks and all that shit, you end up having a great game, which means you're going to be punished for the next 10 to 50 games, but never mind that. So you have a great game. There's no reason why you can't walk away from that game with 30 souls or 50 souls or something like that. Why are we capped at fucking 18 souls and you got a camo there worth 1,000 that you can't even use on Modern Warfare Deuce and Half weapons? According to some rumors, you can only use them on Modern Warfare Deuce weapons. Listen, y'all fucked up. Y'all fucked up big time with this event. I think MWIII is aight. You know what I mean? The camo looks good. But y'all seriously fucked up. It's like I said, Infinity Ward can't get right. I'm gonna stop talking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you on that next one.